Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to explain about internal rate of return in the project management. My name is Akshata. I am the final year student of MBA. So let's begin with the internal rate of return. What do you mean by internal rate of return? So internal rate of return is that rate at which the sum of discounted cash inflows equals to the sum of discounted cash outflows. It is the rate which discounts the cash flows to zero. The acceptance and rejection is done on the basis of internal rate of return. So internal rate of return helps to determine the yield on an investment. um, Internal rate of return formula is lower rate plus present value at lower rate minus initial investment, present value at lower rate minus present value at higher rate into difference rate. We have to difference between we have to take the difference rate of interest. um, so internal rate of return, when internal rate of return is more than the cost of capital, net present value will be positive. When the internal rate of return is less than the cost of capital, the NPV will be negative. When the internal rate of return is equals to the cost of capital, NPV will be zero. Let's see what are the merits of the internal rate of return. Internal rate of return recognizes the time value of money, and it considers the profitability of the project during the entire period of time. Internal rate of return consistent with the shareholders' wealth maximization objective. Internal rate of return improves the shareholders' wealth maximization, and the demerits of the internal rate of return is multiple rate. Each method may give different internal rate of return. As in the case of NPV, I mean net present value, additivity is not possible, and in certain mutual exclusive project, it may give wrong conclusion. Internal rate of return always doesn't give the right conclusion. It may sometimes gives the wrong conclusion or wrong solution. We have to recheck it. Let's begin with the problem of internal rate of return. We can easily identify the what the internal rate of return means. So the problem is calculate IRR for the following. Here there is given 0 to 4 and the cash flows are minus 5 lakh. It is the initial investment, and first year is 1 lakh and second year is 2 lakh, third year is 3 lakh and fourth year is 1 lakh. The cost of capital R for the firm is 10%. And let's solve the IRR problem. As they mentioned the year and cash flows, we have to take it same. We have to do with the PVIF at the 10%. We have to check the in the table value what's first year is. The first year of the table value is mentioned 0.0909, and for the second year 0.826, and for the third year 0.751, and for the fourth year 0.683. We have to calculate cash flows into PVIF for the present value of cash flows. 1 lakh into 0.909, we will get the 90,900, and 2 lakh into 0.826 will get the 1,65,200, and for the 3 lakh into 0.751 we will get the 2,25,300, and for the fourth year 1 lakh into 0.683 will get the 68,300. The total value of the PVCF, I mean present value cash flows, is 5,49,700. After calculating this, we have to do NPV. NPV is equals to PVIF minus initial investment. The PVIF, the total PVIF is 5,49,700 minus initial investment. For the 0 year, we consider that initial investment, we have to take that 5 lakh. We'll get the 49,700. And for the PVIF, we'll take the we got the positive NPV, and we'll get let's begin with the for the 12%. What we'll get, we'll see. Here as it is we have to take, and cash flows we have to take as it is. PVIF at 12%, for the first year we'll get the 0.893, and second year 0.797, third year 0.712, and fourth year 0.636. We'll get the PVCF as it is the same. 1 lakh into 0.893, we'll get the 89,300. So on we have to do for the 4 years. And PVCF will get the 5,25,900. We have to do NPV. NPV is equals to PVIF minus initial investment. PVIF for the 12% we will get the 5,25,900 minus 5 lakh. We will get the minus 25,900. And we have to, after calculating the 10% and 12%, we have to do with the formula of IRR. Lower rate is 10%, we have to include it. And PVIF at the lower rate is 5,49,700, that is a 10% amount. And minus initial investment, we have to take the divided by 5,49,700 minus 5,25,900 as the 12% amount, into difference rate. Difference rate we have to take the rate of interest, 12% minus 10%. We have to calculate it. We'll get the 10 plus 2.08 into 2. We'll get 10 plus 4.18, and the answer we'll get after calculating is 14.18%.